Hiya, hope you're all well. One of the really great suggestions I had on that community post I did was cooking with leftover foods, and I thought, yeah, that makes absolutely fantastic sense. Something that we kind of do without really thinking, I think. I've often made a chicken stew from leftover chicken, but have I ever made it with on the channel? I can't actually remember, but we're going to be doing it today. So we had a chicken roast. This is Monday. This won't be going out till later in the week, but the day after a chicken roast, what do? Use your chicken carcass 100%. And I do have it here, which I am going to kind of, for the thumbnail, what to do with a chicken carcass. Stick it in the pan, add water, add a whole onion. I only have red onions, but that'll be fine. And let it simmer for 30 minutes to an hour, and then drain, let it cool slightly before I sort of take off all the meats and remove the bones. I know 100% loads of you will have a same, if not very similar recipe using leftover chicken. Let me know what it is. If it varies from mine, it probably does a little bit, because I do throw in carrots and potatoes later. What I have in the house, to be fair, I have some celery as well, is what I have. Yeah, you know what you've got sort of knocking about in the house. So yeah, let's throw this in the saucepan and get it cooking. See you in a minute. So I'm just going to really just chuck the chicken in, including the lemon that I had cooking, because I do like the flavour of that. Let's fill this with water. In fact, let's get the lemon. I do take the outer skin off and trim off the little beardy bit. Let's bung that in. But things like chicken stock, etc., I will add on this sort of later stage tomorrow when I come to actually cook it. This is the day before, where I'm just kind of really boiling the chicken carcass and getting some of as much flavour as I can out before I let it cool and remove the meat and discard the bones. So we're just going to get that on. Right, we'll come back to that. I'll show you when that's sort of bubbling later on. So this has been simmering away for over an hour. Oops, steaming you up, sorry about that. Hold up. That's better. I'm going to turn it all off now. So we're going to pour it into this, let it cool so I can handle it. Yeah, and then extract the meat and add to the liquid underneath and get rid of the carcass, as it were. And then when it's completely cool, put it in the fridge and start making the chicken stew tomorrow. So this is stage one, effectively. Oops. Let that cool down. I will transfer the cold liquid back into that to put in the fridge, but it's, I need this to cool down so I can take off the meat and add to the bowl, to that bowl. And once obviously the liquid is cleared, I can put it back in there and put it back in the fridge for tomorrow. So I'll see you in a bit. So it's okay to touch, it's warm. So I want to get it in the pan and then get it in the fridge as soon as it's properly cooled down, but I can extract now. And I'm going to do that on time lapse, because I'm sure a lot of you have stripped a chicken with its meat. But in order to see, I'll start and then it's going to be sped up. But there's quite a lot of chicken on here, because I do like to get an extra large, because Valerie, my old neighbour from my old place, I drop a chicken dinner off on what day is it today? It's Monday. So I'm gonna, on the way in, when I go and pick up Jim from school, I'd swing by. So that's all good. Obviously I'm discarding all the, but I want the brown meat as well as the breast and all that kind of stuff. But this should make a very delicious stew or casserole. I think there isn't a stew in the in the oven. Am I right in that? Casserole's on the, or is it the other way around? I can't actually remember. Anyway, let's crack on. Okay, so that's not bad for a leftover chicken. I'll just pour this in. Now I'm going to wait, that has to cool down completely before I put it in the fridge, so just another half hour. It's nearly there. And then tomorrow we'll make a stew. So this is the chicken that I'd had boiled the carcass in the last clip. That's all the chicken I managed to get from an extra large chicken after having a roast. It's roughly around 240 grams. That's the actual chicken stock. That's around 600 mils because I'm following a specific recipe for the pressure cooker. I'm actually going to cook this on a high on the pressure cooker, but I would also normally would do this on the hob, simmering for around an hour. 30 minutes to an hour, depending on, you know, once the potatoes are cooked, because the meat's already cooked. But I really fancied doing it in the pressure cooker because it takes 5 minutes once it's all in. So that's the liquid from the chicken stock where I boiled the chicken carcass. This is the excess chicken stock which I'm going to freeze for another day. We've got potatoes, an ingredients list will float up. The garlic, that's the onion that was cooked in the liquid yesterday. I'm going to keep that. A fresh onion to chop the potatoes quite small, which I'll be doing in a minute. The butter to fry off the onion. Chicken stock extra. Flour for later. Whole grain mustard. This is the free, we've already attacked it, the free bloomer. It's quite large. It kind of comes up to about there. Brilliant, you know, really handy. I love the free bakery items. I always go for the most expensive thing. In the meantime, let's get on and cook this chicken stew. So I'll be getting these potatoes into cubes, and these will be sort of slightly cut in half in longer strips. You'll see anyway. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm just going to get the how do you say it? Saute function on. I think that's fine. Low. I mean, yeah. I only want to fry off the onions and the garlic and the potatoes, etc. I've cubed one big potato and 2 carrots. But obviously, depending on how much you're cooking for, you can up these ingredients if you fancied. So we're going to start off by frying off the onion, and that could be a brown or yellow onion, whatever, however you say it, because I only have red. So I'm going to get the butter in. So I'm just going to add the onions. I'm going to add the 2 cloves of garlic. Just add in the flour. And I'll chuck in the stock cube at this point. I'm just going to let it cook for another minute before I add the stock. Okay, I'm going to add the stock now. And the onion that I cooked the stock with yesterday, I probably will leave that for the moment. And then I'm going to finally add the chicken before I put it on the pressure cooker function. The Savoy cabbage I'll add at the very end after the pressure cook, just to let it simmer for a bit. Okay, right, get this on the pressure cooker function. Okay, so I'm just going to lift the lid, line up the orange dots, and let's pressure cook 5 minutes on on high. We don't need to keep warm. It's on seal, etc., etc. So let's just, that's starting. So when that's finished, I will be adding this Savoy cabbage to it. Maybe not all of this, I'm not sure yet, maybe half. It all depends how much liquid's left in there. So yeah, we'll see you in roughly 5 to 10 minutes. So it's finished, but I would see that bubble thing there. For it to be naturally released, it has to be at the bottom, but I'm going to hurry it along because everybody's starving. So I'm just going to push it to vent. Just turning on the extractor. So the little thingy bob's gone down. Don't put your finger near that, that will be hot. Let's get this lid off and see what's happening. Probably be quite a bit of steam maybe. Ooh. I tell you what, it smells absolutely lovely. I can smell the Dijon, the whole grain mustard rather. So let's just bung this Savoy cabbage in and then we're going to put it on sear saute. I did the whole lot in the end. Saute, 10. Right. So we're just going to let it cook for a few minutes so that cabbage can stay cooked, but that's alright. I might try and break this onion up. Right, I'm going to let that cook for a couple of minutes and then I'm going to serve it up. See you in a bit. Oh. I hope you can see that without me spilling it, but honestly that smells absolutely delicious. Just have a closer look. Let's just get a bit of bread in there. But you know, I really like the cabbage. That was a new one. I've not done that before, so I was really pleased to try that. Yeah, let's just get in there. Oh, that's really nice. So quick and easy as well. I mean, if you didn't have a pressure cooker, on the hob for an hour, no problem at all. Or in a slow cooker, you know, for obviously 6 hours. The bread dunking. Oh, that's really nice. Hold on, let's have another. Oh, it tastes delicious. It really does. It really is. That's probably one of my best ones yet. I have to say, I really love doing it in the pressure cooker. That was really good, so quick. But at least with on the hob or in a slow cooker, you can just, once you've got the first bits ready, you know, just leave it, let it simmer gently or slow cook gently. Just try some of the chicken. It's very hot. Oh, the potatoes are perfect, as well as just try some of the chicken and the cabbage. Oh, I love that. That adds a little bit of a colour with the carrots and the cabbage, and a little bit of the red onion, but you know, normal a yellow onion is perfect. And the mustard, oh, that does add something. I have a bigger bowl. This is just for the vlog. I'm going to carry on, join the family. We're going to eat our dinner because this is our dinner. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care everyone. Have a great week, weekend, evening, day. Take care. Bye.